Hi, let us assume you are traveling and going to visit your friend. You have to inform when you will arrive and where you will wait. So that's where preposition comes into picture. Prepositions will be used to refer to time, direction, place and location. Here, she will arrive at 8 a.m. Time, it expresses time, we are using it. She was waiting inside the airport. So now you understood preposition, where preposition has to be used. In German, it is a little bit difficult or complex. I'll explain you in detail with examples. Accusative and dative cases will be used in prepositions. So whenever there is a movement, you will use accusative case. So how you will identify? You have to ask this question, where to, wohin. If you are using a verb like going, then of course it will try to take accusative case in the preposition as well together. In dative, you have to check if there is no movement, then you have to use the dative case. How you will identify? You have to ask wo. If you get the answer for wo is like where there is no movement. So say for example, if there is a ball in front of a box, you will say ball is in front of the box, then there is no movement. There you will use dative case. I'll explain you with more examples and images. Here is one example sentence. See, wir gehen ins Kino. We are going inside the cinema hall. So here there is a movement. If there is movement, you will use accusative. Like we already said, ins is nothing but in plus thus. In plus thus, short form is ins. So you are using here accusative case. The preposition is in. So written together, thus kino is the article. So it gets ins, short form ins. So let's see one more example for dative. So here you could even ask the question, where to? We are going inside Kino. Here, wir sind im Kino. We are already inside the Kino and we are in Kino. So we are saying we are in Kino. So there is no movement. You could ask, wo, where are you? Where are we? We are inside the cinema hall. So what is this im? Im is nothing but in plus them is the dative form, right? So them, their, them, right? Them. For thus Kino, it will be them. So the short form is im. So we saw an example of accusative. For accusative, you will ask where to or wohin. If you get the answer, that is accusative. And if you ask wo, and you are wo, where are we? We are inside the cinema. Let me explain with a few more examples. See, the egg is behind the basket. So hinter means behind. Vor means in front of. Neben means next to. The egg is lying next to the basket. Here in means inside. Unter means under the basket. Egg is under the basket. Über means on top of the basket. The Hund is, we will see various prepositions. For, hinter, in. For means before or in front of the house, or whether behind the house or inside the house, in the house. So let's see where the dog is. The dog is in front of the house now. So the Hund is for them house. So we could ask wo. Wo means dative. Where is where? Where is the dog? It's in front of the house. So here dative case is used. Now the dog is behind. So the Hund is hinter them house. So you have to pick the proper preposition meaningfully, where it is and which location. And you should also check whether it is accusative or dative. Here it is wo. It is answering the question wo, wohin is not, there is no movement, so it is dative. Here you could see them. Das Haus is becoming them. Where is the dog now? It's inside the house, so the dog is in them house. The Hund is in them house. Wo is the ball? Now we will see a mix of accusative and dative, how we will use. The ball is for them door. So it is in front of this door. It's not moving, it is stationary. Again dative. The ball geht neben das Tor. So this is, we are saying the ball is going next to the door. So you have to use accusative here. Gate, because it's moving, wohin, in which direction the ball is going. The ball is going in this direction next to the store. Here the ball is simply lying, there is no movement. Say for example ball is lying down next to this, then you will use dative. The ball is neben dem Tor. You already saw das Tor, in accusative will become them. So the ball is neben dem Tor. Your preposition remains same, neben, next to. Here the case changes. So it is dative case here. It's not going, it is just lying down there. So where is the ball now? Again the ball geht über das Tor. So it's going on top of the door. Going, wohin. There is an action, a movement, so you will use accusative. Let's see what happens if the ball is going and then falling, lying there. Okay. This is another example. O is the Vogel. So there is a bird. We are asking where is the bird. And we have to say whether the bird is behind the tree or on top of the tree. Okay. So let's see. The Vogel sitzt auf dem Baum. There is no movement. The bird is simply sitting on top on the tree. Sits auf dem Baum. So there is dative here. The Vogel fliegt über den Baum. The bird is flying on top of the tree. So flying is movement, so you have to use accusative. The Baum will become den Baum. Let's see one more. Now the bird is behind the tree. You will say the Vogel ist hinter dem Baum. Again it is not flying there, it is just there stationary. So you will say the Vogel is, if you are saying it is flying, then you have to use accusative. Here you are saying the Vogel is behind the tree. So you have to use dative. No movement. Where is it? O. O is the fish. Where is the fish? The fish is for them glass. The fish is stationary and it is in front of the glass. So you are using dative here because there is no movement. Stationary, you have to ask the question wo, where is it? Now it is next to the glass. So the fish is neben dem Glas. Again here also it is dative because there is no action in this sentence expressed. It's next to the glass. Dative. Let's say the fish geht in das Glas. So here there is a movement. The fish is going inside. So you are using geht. The verb geht. So it is going inside. The fish geht in das Glas. Here it is accusative, expressing movement. So again it is going inside. The fish geht in das Glas. It's going inside. Let's see one more example. Wo ist das Buch? So where is the book? Book. Das Buch is, we have to see where, under the table. So you have to say das Buch is unter dem Tisch. So here there is no movement. It is simply, the book is simply lying under the table. You have to say dative. You have to use dative. How you will find wo? Where is it? Wo. It's not wohin. It's not moving. Where to? It is simply they staying there. So it is dative. Where is the book now? Book is next to the table. Das Buch ist neben dem Tisch. Here also there is no movement, so you will use dative. So now the book is on top of the table. Das Buch ist auf dem Tisch. Again Dative, because there is no movement. Book is simply on top of the table. You could ask the question, wo ist das Buch? Following are the list of most important prepositions for A1 level. Let's go through it in detail. Will be used whenever we talk about time. Most of the places will come at 8 a.m., at 8 o'clock, at 8 hours. In English, we will use at. In German, you will use So der Unterricht beginnt 8 Uhr. So whenever you want to use at 8 o'clock, so you will be using The meaning here is the lecture. The Unterricht means the lecture or the class begins at 8 hours or 8 o'clock. In German, they will be using hours, 8 hours, and they will use the scale of 1 to 24 hours instead of saying AM and PM. For the morning and evening, hours will be used. Okay, so is most important, and next we'll go and see what is used for months and seasons. Whenever we want to say in the month of July, or in winter season, in summer season, im will be used. So we already saw how accusative and dative comes and how it gets changed. In plus them, im. So here, im Juli grillen wir oft. So the meaning is in July we grill often. There is one more example. So in the month of July, when you say in July in English, similarly here it's im Juli. In winter season in English, you will say in summer season. Similarly, im Winter, im. Im Winter ist es in Deutschland kalt. In winter, it is cold in Germany. That's the literal meaning. So im is used in front of months and seasons. So let's see what is used for day and daytime. You have to use In English, you will say on Monday I'll go for shopping, or on weekends, on Saturday I'll go for shopping. Here in English, you will say on Monday, on Tuesday. In German, you have to use am Montag, am Dienstag. So here, am Dienstag arbeite ich von zu Hause. Meaning is, on Tuesday I work from home. On Tuesdays I work from home. This is the meaning. So you have to use So don't get confused. So am Morgen means in the mornings, daytime. So here we are representing the morning or in the evening, generally in the mornings. If you want to say generally in the mornings, I drink more coffee. You will say in German, am Morgen trinke ich oft einen Kaffee. So am will be used for daytimes or Tageszeit. Tageszeits are morgen, mittags, abends. So in front of all those stuff, you will use Also to represent duration, Zeit, Dauer in German, duration, von bis, meaning is from until. In English, you might be using from 7 o'clock until 9 o'clock. Similarly here, von 7 bis 9 Uhr spielt er Tennis. So meaning is he plays tennis from 7 until 9 o'clock. So that's a translation. So you have to understand von bis will be used in between hours. It could also be used in different places, and this is a very good example of how to use the preposition von bis. Von 7 or von 7 bis 9 Uhr. See, this Uhr is for both 7 o'clock until 9 o'clock. Okay, this is next one is really good important one. Ab is used for Zeitpunkt, so point of time. So previously in the first point we saw is used also for time. It is for at 8 o'clock, at 9 o'clock. For those stuff you use If you want to say from 12 o'clock or from some time point, you will use ab. Normalerweise schlafe ich ab 12 Uhr. So the meaning is, normally I sleep from 12 o'clock. So from, you want to say not at 12 o'clock exactly, but you want to say from 12 o'clock you want to say, then you have to use ab. So here you cannot use So is not always used with time, but most of the places if you see it will be ab will be used for representing point of time. For example, if you want to say at what time your train will begin, or so for those places, for example, you will use ab. Ab means from. So you don't get confused. I'm just using von also from ab. So it makes literally more meaningful. That's the reason. So normalerweise schlafe ich ab 12 Uhr. If you translate it, it will come like, in general, I go to bed from 12 o'clock. Don't say at, then you'll get confused with That's the reason. So if you have any further questions, there are a lot more prepositions. I will share list of prepositions when some set of prepositions will always be used in accusative, some will come in both accusative and dative. You could also learn that. I'll publish another video on that. If you like this video, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel, share with your friends and like this video. Thank you.